I was going to ask you about the last time you guys played the Dallas Stars, which was 6-2 result, not quite the one you wanted. What do you guys have to do differently in order to maybe come up on the better side of things?
Well, yeah, we weren't happy with the result that night. I thought that was one of the only, we called it at the time, one of the only eggs we laid all year in terms of effort and execution level. We think we can show a lot better than we did that day, and it wasn't our finest hour, but we get another crack at them tomorrow.
What have you seen from the young player and Jason Robertson, who's really kind of been on a hot streak for a better part of 2 years now?
Yeah, well, one of the top players in the game, obviously really good from the blue line in, finds a way to score in multiple different fashions, is dangerous on the power play, dangerous off the rush, dangerous on the cycle. He plays with two really good players as well in Hintz and Pavelski. That's been one of the top lines, most consistent lines over the last few years, and he's someone that we're going to have to pay attention to, but that line's a line that we're going to have to pay attention to tomorrow.
And Joe Pavelski is actually a player who's had a lot of success against his club over the years. What has he been able to do to be able to have this long-standing success for quite a long career?
Well, obviously I have some history with Joe, and he's someone who has a true passion for the game. He's someone who works at his craft on a day-in, day-out basis. I don't think he's blessed with, some of the gifts that other players are blessed with, but what he does have is a desire to be the best that he can be, and he's got a real brain to navigate himself all around the rink, and he's someone that, as I said, you're going to have to pay attention to, because he can hurt you in different fashions, and we're going to be up to the challenge tomorrow.
What did you see in last night's game you want to see more of tomorrow?
Well, I thought as the game wore on, we were able to transition the puck pretty well, get the puck moving north. We're trying to find ways to speed our game up, and when we're moving pucks up quick, allows us to get on top of other teams, and I thought we did that as the game wore on yesterday. And after review of that game, I thought there were some good things that we did. We had the chance to win the game. In the end, we got 1 point on the road, and we're going to bring that with us into our game tomorrow against Dallas.
What do you think of just how close these last few games have been, and just that it's that fine line of trying to be on the right side of it if you can?
Yeah, I think that's where we're at in our year, and I think that's where the NHL is getting to. I think, the first 10 games of the year, teams are feeling each other out. Sometimes there's a little bit of looseness. You kind of figure out where you're at as a team around the 20-game mark, and then I think the way the game gets played, the margins get thinner the deeper into the season that you get. And for us, in the last few, we haven't gotten every result that we wanted. We found a way to get 2 points. We felt all three of those games were winnable games. We were right there, but it's that one play here or there that we have to make that we haven't been able to do consistently enough. We've got 2 out of 6 points, but we're looking for a good effort here tomorrow against Dallas.
One more question. Yeah. I don't know how much you've been able to see yourself, but how important are these dads trips for just team morale and just the general vibe around them?
Well, what I like about these dads and mentors trips, and this is probably about, I think this is my 14th or 15th year in the NHL, but what I like about them is that I think it galvanizes the group, especially in the middle of the season, and we're at game 34 now. And so what it does, the dads and mentors bring an energy about them. And I think that players really want to perform in front of their special guest. I think the other side benefit to it is that it allows these people, whoever the players brought or whoever the staff brought, it allows them insight into how hard it is to travel and perform every day in the NHL. It's special. It's certainly special, but it allows everybody, a little bit of special insight into what their son or friend does. And I think, as I said, I think it galvanizes a group, and I know that one thing our staff believes in is being open with everybody. So our guests are around us. They're sitting in meetings. They're in on the game plan. And I know that they have some advice for the coach sometimes as well. And my ears are open. So no, I'm just kidding. But we're excited to have everybody with us. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't let them get any ideas.